How's it going, folks? The E3 craze has begun, and I'm keeping my eye out for MMO reveals and news from the convention this week, and we've got a couple so far, so let's get straight to it, beginning with Bethesda's presentation, where ZeniMax Online Studios took to the stage to show us the continuation and full cinematic trailer that they released a few days ago for The Elder Scrolls Online. So that's playing in the background right now, and we see the Necromancer character, Abnor Tharn, and Chimera taking on a dragon in some burning town. The big reveal here comes toward the end when Sai Sahan brings reinforcements to help take down the dragon before another one shows up, and the trailer ends in another cliffhanger. Studio head Matt Fire then goes on to elaborate that yes, this is indeed the Sai Sahan from the base game, one of the 5 original companions from the main story that many players will definitely be familiar with. Fun fact, Sai Sahan is now the leader of the Dragon Guard that we got hints of while we were playing through the Elsewhere chapter, which sets up the future DLCs really nicely. And speaking of, unfortunately, there wasn't a whole lot of details about these DLCs that Matt shared on stage, but here's what we know so far. The next DLC will be the dungeon update called Scalebreaker, releasing this August. And then in Q4, the story DLC arrives, and that is called Dragonhold, which sounds pretty interesting, and we did get this art teaser thing with the ship, and feel free to speculate. Otherwise, ZeniMax Online Studios says they'll reveal more about these DLCs in the coming days on official channels like the website and social media, and there's more info drops coming at QuakeCon happening in July this year. As always, I'll update you guys on more ESO news whenever they drop. And lastly, for ZeniMax Online Studios, remember that new game we were speculating about a month or so ago where they were hiring for mobile systems? Well, it turns out it is a mobile game, but it's not an MMO. And you know what? Never mind, let's just move on. The other big MMO news from day 1 of E3 2019 comes from Microsoft's Xbox presentation, and oh, it's good. For the first time ever, Phantasy Star Online 2 from Sega is officially coming to the West. This popular Japanese online RPG will arrive in North America on the Xbox One console and PC in spring of next year, 2020. The entire game will be free to play with some tweaks obviously between the Japanese and Western version in terms of no buying gear from the cash shop, stuff like that. And if this is your first time hearing about Phantasy Star Online 2, here's some info. Players are members of a research expedition called ARX, which belongs to a fleet of interplanetary cruising ships set out to research a variety of different planets. Visiting places for missions and quests always evolves into a fresh and surprising adventure, which includes auto-generated maps, organic events, and multiplayer party areas where up to 12 players can play together simultaneously. Each planet that you'll come across in Phantasy Star Online 2 is an encounter with different characters, and you'll do battle with different types of enemies. The combat system is both actiony and flashy, which provides some strategy elements and customizable actions at your fingertips. Expect to see gigantic boss enemies that will challenge you, and that's when the MMO aspect of Phantasy Star Online 2 comes into play. From what we know so far, the North American version will pretty much have all the systems that the Japanese version already has, from character creation right down to the gameplay systems. Anyway, more details should emerge in the months leading up to launch, but you can already watch gameplay videos and such on YouTube from the native Japanese version to get up to speed. This is an MMO that many have wanted released in North America or Europe, and the NA announcement here is a step in the right direction. And on a side note, Phantasy Star Online 2 is pretty clever here. There's definitely a gap potential for a Japanese MMO to fill on the Xbox, and now they've gone ahead and done it, since Japan's most popular one, arguably Final Fantasy XIV, isn't on it. And that's all I've got for now, folks. I'll check back in with another news drop should we get more MMO goodies from E3 in the coming days, like for Final Fantasy XIV, as Square Enix is at E3, and there will be another producer's letter this week. As always, hit the like button for more news and help the channel out, click the subscribe button, and the bell to never miss a video. Once again, I'm Adrian, and I thank you for watching. Hey folks, thanks so much for watching that video. If you guys want to watch more, you can click the subscribe button at the bottom there, or somewhere over here. And don't forget to hit that bell to get notified on all my latest videos. So I'll see you guys at the next vid. Take care.